Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Alright, for those of you who do not know me, my name is Callie. This is my channel. It's super random and today's no different because I want to talk to you guys about a real serious experience that I just recently have, okay? But first, if you are new to this channel, make sure you take a moment, hit that subscribe button, alright? Because you never know if there's going to be some content just for you, right? Sometimes the universe works in mysterious ways, and if you happen to just come upon my channel, well, I don't know about you, but I don't believe in coincidences, so make sure you subscribe so you can catch what comes out. Be sure to let me know down below who you are, how you are, where you are in this world. I love to communicate with anyone who watches this, so there's that. Yeah, for those of you who've been watching me, hi. I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm getting back in there. If you notice, my microphone, like my audio settings, is better because what happened was, real quick before I get into my serious video, I had a blue screen error on my phone. Basically, I had to factory reset it, or not my phone, my laptop. I had to factory reset it. Well, thankfully, my partner did all of that. I had to factory reset it, and I lost all my settings, and I didn't realize that when I went to record my videos, my microphone was like going in between both of the microphones, and it just turned into mumbo jumbo and not very crystal clear like it should be right now. So that is fixed. Anyway, I hope it sounds better. I wanted to talk to you guys about something that happened the other day when me and my family, my son and my partner, were out at the store. I live outside of Houston. We're not in Houston, thankfully, because Houston, I don't know if you know, but is super busy. I don't know how people live like that. We are in the outside in a more, I don't know if you want to call it rural area, so it's not as busy. But it's still quite, and we live in the upper, like the upper class side, you could call it, because nice big fancy houses, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so for something like this to happen, I mean, where we live, the city we live in has its own police department. They put millions of dollars into making sure this is a very safe town, probably one of the safest in all of the areas around here. So for this to happen, it was very, very just alarming in the way it did happen. So I'm going to cut to the chase because I don't want to make this a super long video, but I just want people to be aware at how smooth this can happen. We and my partner were at the dollar store. All right, it's a Dollar Tree down the road, very close to where I live. And I was looking at stuff. I was like looking at candles. My son and my husband are. They were in the toy area. I was standing on one part, then my son was right behind me, and then my partner was right beside him, but on the other side of the aisle. And this lady, all right, very young, very beautiful, like, she obviously, everyone was wearing a mask, so it wasn't like you could really see, but I'm sure she was a beautiful girl, okay? This woman decided to walk up to my child with her hand out, like she was going to grab my child's hand. And let me just say for a moment, I didn't see it happen, okay? I was lost in candle alleys, smelling different fragrances. When my husband is with me, I'm less cautious, I guess, which I see now. I need to be on full alert all the time because I'm in a city. I'm from a small town, so this is not normal to me. It's not, how I've ever grown up. I never had to be careful of someone kidnapping me or my child. So I was looking at the candles and my husband come up to me and he says, "Hey, that lady just tried to grab our son's hand." And I was like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, she just tried to grab his hand." And I was like, "Well, but why?" He said, "Well, she was probably going to try to lead him off." Now, this is the thing. Me and my partner are from two different parts of the world. He is Guyanese. I'm, Northern American, blah, blah, blah. We're completely different spectrums of color. I'm very light. He's very dark. And so my son is a couple shades darker than me, but quite a few shades lighter than my husband. And I think what had happened was, I don't think the girl thought I was paying attention, and I don't think she thought my husband was his father, because they don't look anything alike. You know, he's got real curly hair, lighter than my hair even. And my husband is dark hair and just dark, you know. And so I think she didn't think he was with us, and she thought I just wasn't paying attention to him, and she was going to just grab his hand and lead him away from me. And that is what they do, right? Houston is one of the biggest places for human trafficking. And so the way they do these things is so smooth. The lady was actually on the phone. When I found out about it, I was like, who is this lady that tried to grab my child? I'm going to go and see what she's doing. So I went and I found her, and she wasn't even shopping. She's talking on the phone. When I walked up to her, she started talking loudly, just acting not suspicious, but to me was very suspicious. Her energy was so weird. She kept even still staring at my son, and I was just like, what is wrong with this lady? Well, I'm pretty sure she had some people waiting outside. And so I went home because I was really kind of upset about the whole thing. I went home because what they do is they'll have a female grab a child, and sometimes they don't even have to grab the child to where they're screaming. They just walk away with the child's hand, and the child says nothing, Thankfully, my son, was like, don't touch me, but they just walk right away, and next thing you know, your child is gone, and you never see him again, because outside there's a van waiting with some men in it that take the child to wherever they do, and then next thing you know, the child is overseas or wherever they take the children. It's a pretty insane thing going on right now, and the fact that we don't hear enough about it on the mainstream news leads me to believe that there's a lot going on behind the scenes that we don't know of. Anyway, so yeah, I ended up going home and getting on my Facebook, because where I am, it's a real nice area with awesome women, and there's a mom group that I'm in the area. And I put a message out saying, hey, blah, blah, blah. And I had some women comment. And one lady said that a lady actually grabbed her child. She noticed this woman following her around the store. And she told the people who work there. She told another customer, a large man. And everyone was watching out for them. And the lady, So the woman called her mother and was like, come pick us up, please. We got some weird things going on. And the lady was still there kind of stalking them, and they were at the quarter machine. And she said this lady came up to her and literally ripped her child from her hands, right? This lady was desperate. These people are getting a lot of money, anywhere from 20 to 50 to 60 plus thousand per child. Yeah, it's crazy, because they take a kid and they don't have to work ever again in their life if they don't want to. Depends on how much money they spend, but I don't know about you. $60K can last a long time. Maybe not for some people, but if you know how to live, without going overboard, that's a lot of money at once, a lump sum, So, yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to share what happened, because I don't know where everyone is. If you have kids who watch my channel, but you gotta keep those kids close to you. I go everywhere with a taser. If I'm alone, I have a taser. It's ready in my pocket. I really don't even like to take my son by myself, because I'm 5 feet, and it really irritates me, because I don't like to live in fear. But that's my main concern, is someone trying to take him from me, because I look like a kid myself, or taking us both, So yeah, I just wanted to get on here and share what happened. It was a really crazy experience. I notified Dollar General, notified the police department, because I didn't know if she would try to do this again or what she was doing. So they checked the cameras. Still waiting to hear back from them, but I don't know. It's hard to really trust any of the the system, to be completely honest with you. So there's that. But yeah, I wanted to share that experience. What do you guys think? Have you had any type of crazy experiences like that? If you live in the city, I was on the phone watching Almost Abductions, and these people are crazy. They're brave. And a lot of the time, they're really smooth. They'll walk in there, just grab a child, walk right out. The child won't even say nothing because it's like, what's going on? And even if, why I think they use women, I can't tell you how many times I've been out and my son is screaming or yelling when something triggers him, you know? He sees something he wants something and we're not there yet, or, you know, and he's yelling and screaming. So a woman with a child that's crying or screaming isn't going to draw a whole lot of attention. So if someone went and grabbed a child, especially a woman, and that child is kicking and screaming, most people will look at her as, oh, that's the mother. They would never think, oh, that woman just stole that baby and that's why the child is screaming. So I don't know. It's a crazy thing. People got to be vigilant. I don't even know what to say, what to think, to be completely honest. We're getting ready to head north. I'm so excited because I don't have to deal with any of this stuff. Like being overly cautious, or, you know, where I'm from is a very safe town. And I'm very thankful that that's where I was raised. So anyway, this was supposed to be a short video, but as you know, I don't know how to keep things brief. I'm going to work on that because I would appreciate if people actually had the retention span to last the whole video. And I know that the people who watch my channel do have that, and I appreciate that so much. So anyway, I hope you guys are all taking care, and I will be talking to y'all soon.